My daughter sobbed, "Mommy said you were dead, and then I found a stranger sleeping in my bed." My duffel bag hit the entryway floor with a thud that echoed through the house. Sarah stumbled backward, hands flying to her mouth like the ground had shifted under her. "What do you mean I'm not supposed to be back?" I asked, forcing a laugh. "My rotation ended early. I emailed you twice." Her face drained white. Before I could ask again, fast little footsteps pounded down the hall. My 8-year-old Lily flew around the corner and slammed into my legs, sobbing so hard she shook. "You're alive!" she choked out. "Mommy said you weren't ever coming home." My chest caved in. I looked at Sarah, waiting for an explanation. She just stared at the floor, tears finally spilling down her face. "I told her you might not make it back," she mumbled. Sarah snapped and sent Lily to her room. My daughter didn't want to go, but when Sarah's voice cracked into a shout, she ran. That's when the dread set in. I walked past our bedroom. The door was cracked open. A man I'd never seen in my life was asleep in my bed. "His name is Marcus," Sarah whispered, grabbing my sleeve. "Please, let me explain." Marcus woke up, saw my uniform, and his face fell apart. "Wait, is this—" His voice shook. "She told me you were dead. She showed me the casualty notice." Marcus didn't know either. Sarah had lied to both of us. "How long have you lived here?" I asked. 7 months, he said. "We met on a dating app. She said her husband was killed overseas, that her daughter needed a father figure." 7 months. While I was overseas, Sarah rebuilt our entire life around a fabricated death. Marcus kept talking, pacing now. "I left my apartment in Denver, turned down a promotion. She told me Lily already called me dad, that leaving would break her heart." Then he pulled out his phone and showed me the receipts. Thousands of dollars paid to a child grief counselor. He'd been funding therapy for my daughter to mourn a father who was standing right in front of him, alive. That's when I noticed the ring on Sarah's hand, not the one I gave her. "She said we'd marry once enough time passed," Marcus said, "so the neighbors wouldn't get suspicious." I braced myself against the wall. Marcus shook his head, humiliated. "My dad was a Marine. When she said a soldier's widow needed help, I thought I was doing the right thing." He unfolded a stack of papers, letters he'd written every week, telling Lily about the stars over the base, promising he'd be home soon. Sarah had read those letters to my daughter out loud, in my bed, with another man. I logged into our joint account right there in the hallway. She'd filed a fraudulent death claim, collected the full survivor benefit payout, and drained it, every cent, into online sports betting. "The payout," I said quietly. "It's gone." She dropped to her knees, sobbing. "I was going to fix it. I swear." "Get out," I said. "This is still my house. Get out." Lily appeared at the top of the stairs, terrified. "Why did Mommy tell me Daddy died?" Sarah reached for her. Lily stepped back. Marcus knelt to her eye level instead. "Hey, Lily, your dad was alive this whole time. He never left you. He was fighting every day just to come home." Lily ran to me. I caught her, and she held on like she'd never let go. "I thought you were gone forever," she cried. "I was never gone," I whispered. "Not for a second." Behind us, Marcus was already on the phone, first to report the fraud, then to Sarah's brother, an army vet himself. When he laid out everything, the fake death, the stolen money, the gambling, her brother's voice came through the speaker, flat and cold. "You better pray you're gone before I get there." Sarah stood alone in the hallway, no words left. The legal fallout took a year. Forensic audits, JAG hearings, a defense built on mental breakdown and gambling addiction. Maybe some of it was true. It didn't give me back 7 months, or undo the ones Lily spent grieving a father who was never dead. I have full custody now. Marcus and I aren't friends, but every year he sends Lily a handmade birthday card, and every year I let her open it.